You may not think of racial justice when you think of trees, but for generations, people in the Black community haven't had access to the benefits trees offer.
Yeah, Brittany Flowers joins us now with how one organization in Grand Rapids is lifting up their voices in the environmental space. Britt, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning. The U.S. Department of Agriculture's Forest Service is awarding more than $1 million in grants to expand access to trees and green space across the nation. In Grand Rapids, we'll see the impact of that money specifically in minority communities.
They're all around you, but you might not realize how beneficial they really are.
We just can't state enough the benefit of trees from a physical and mental health standpoint.
Since 2008, Friends of Grand Rapids Parks has been focused on bringing these benefits to everyone.
We have planted about 3,000 trees. The city has planted another about 7,000 trees since we started tree planting really intensively with under Mayor Bliss's leadership.
But as Stacy Bear will tell you, the work is nowhere near done, and the main focus are communities of color.
So there's 3 big corridors in Grand Rapids where, because of redlining and historic exploitation, if you think about Cesar Chavez Granville corridor, South Division corridor, and the near west side, there have not been enough trees planted.
Having more trees and more access to green space is critical.
A grant from the U.S. Department of Agriculture will allow them to continue that work.
It's the biggest grant we've ever got for planting trees in Grand Rapids.
$5 million that over the next 5 years will be translated into trees, jobs, and improved forest health. For trees, that might seem like a lot of money, but the price tag might surprise you.
We look at the cost of a tree as anywhere between $650 and $800. And so that includes the basic cost of the tree. That includes the community outreach and volunteer engagement that we've got to do.
It's that collaboration that captured the attention of the federal government.
It was a perfect fit for us to partner with Friends of Grand Rapids Parks on this initiative.
Kareem Scales is a board co-chair with the Community Collaboration on Climate Change, better known as C4, a BIPOC-led environmental justice group.
When we look at the environmental space, typically this isn't a space that, just to be frank, has been inhabited by people of color and from under-resourced communities, right?
Scales recognizes the importance of changing that narrative.
We see this as a huge opportunity to, one, provide more education, but also it's important because the number of jobs, right, and the economic impact.
It's an exciting time, and it's really interesting to think that at the end of this, in 5 years' time, we will have moved a long way to solving a generational problem, a generational injustice, by ensuring that every street that needs trees and wants trees will finally have the trees necessary.
The city of Kalamazoo also received a $1 million award from the USDA Forest Service grant. They plan to use those funds towards tree planting, tree maintenance, and removing trees that are in poor condition. Teresa and Donovan.